quit, but I'm starting over. Starting over doesn't feel too bad. Hey, quit is a little dramatic. I was doing 75 hard. Long story short, what started off as a minor, I don't even call it an injury. What I thought was one thing turned out to be another. I ended up in urgent care, ended up in the ER, my doctor. So we're talking about 3 days in and out of medical facilities, and then almost 2 weeks of bed rest. So yeah, I have not worked out since December 13th. December 13th I worked out. December 14th I started feeling like I probably shouldn't push it. December 15th I was like, we're dead. We're dead to the world. We're dead to everything. I think the 16th is when I finally went to urgent care. Then I went to the ER. I had to go do an emergency visit with my doctor to get a second opinion. On the bright side now, no pain at all. I do get discomfort every now and then, but like the pain was so bad. I'm talking like constant tears. But all I'm gonna say is your pelvic floor muscles are important if you are going to weight lift, especially if you have history of like hemorrhoids or anything like that. Strengthen your pelvic floor muscles, people. I quit, but I'm starting over. I am going to finish my little workout cocktail, and then I will tell y'all what my 75-day schmedium. I don't even know why I keep trying to say hard. It wasn't hard. Hello. It's been 2 days. I needed to get our apartment together. Like, it is so clean now, so spotless. I am over the moon because to really get in the mindset of the organized and healthy person that I am shifting my identity to, I needed to clean, a deep clean. But let me go over the, my mind just went blank. I'm gonna screen record what I'm about to do in Canva, and you can build your 75-day, let me stop saying hard, 75-day medium checklist with me.
I don't know why I kept saying Canva. I'm actually headed into Etsy. Etsy has a lot of pre-made Notion boards that you can choose from. They usually range anywhere from as cheap as like $1. I've seen some upwards to like $7, which is the same price that you would pay for some custom templates in Notion. I just feel like Etsy creators with Notion boards, they just have a better way of like really nailing down certain aesthetics and looks, and of course all of the rules that come with building custom boards. So I landed on a 75 soft challenge tracker by Objects in Notion. All the rules were pre-built, the layout, the structure, like it had it all. And I'm actually going to show y'all how I downloaded it and then customized it to fit my aesthetic. So when you purchase a template or download one from Notion, you do have to first duplicate it to your personal Notion. So make sure you do that, and that's just ensure that you have an original copy that is now for you. And once that's finished, you are now able to fully customize it to the way that you want. I always update the header. I actually made the header in advance so that way I could upload it to what I was envisioning for this board. As a note, if you search for Notion template header templates in Canva, you too can customize your Notion template. I'm not really a green girly, so I'm going through changing it to more oranges, more neutrals, and just adding my own text to fit the vibe and the feel of my 75 medium-ish tracker. So this part is why I opted for a template specifically. I loved that it had a date, like a start date and end date feature that would actually track, okay, you completed 100% of day 1, 20% of day 2, 50%. That alone was worth the $4 that I spent on this. So highly recommend. You'll also see me go in and add writing to the reading portion of my challenge, and that's because I just had to be realistic with myself. I was going to add writing by itself, but I decided as I'm working to simply build the habit, I'm going to do reading or writing. So either read 10 pages or write one journal entry. I do use a guided journal, and then I didn't record it, but afterwards I actually went in and added a bonus check mark, and that bonus check mark relates to if I do both. If I do both 3 times in a week, I get to treat myself at the end of that week. So I'm really excited to see how that plays out. You'll notice that my icon was updated. I did create a custom icon called Operation Glute Gains for this, so you can create icons just like headers in Canva. Oh, and peep, I fixed the typo. I did have to go in and backfill because I created this the day after I restarted, so I needed to finish day 1. I had a checklist on my phone, but what I love is that Notion does connect to your phone. So if you build a Notion board in Notion on the desktop, you can see it in your phone. So I went in here, I added my gratitude from the day before, I added my thoughts and reflections, and even better, I actually got to update my progress photo from my phone. But I do like me some wine and champagne. But yeah, here is my tracker. Let me know what questions you have about how I customized it after purchasing the template from Etsy. And after my habit tracker was done, I jumped into vision boarding in Canva. This year, I did things a little bit differently. I usually take the same vision board and just update it in case there weren't goals that I hit, in case there were things that I didn't get to, just so that way I'm continuing those things. However, I really am stepping into a new space that really started at the end of 2023. So I'm like, you need a new vision board, sis. So what I like to do is take one of these templates and just swap out the images and the icons that make sense for the year that I am walking into. I also always change the font because I have my own fonts for a reason. It's gotta fit the vibe at all times. And you honestly just keep going until you're like, yes, this is the life. This is everything that I am looking forward to accomplishing, to getting done, because this year and beyond is all for me, about me. Just go get it done, sis. Go get it done.
So that was my 75 medium-ish tracker. We'll link the Etsy shop where I purchased my template from. But if you're really good at Notion, go ahead and make your own. I would definitely suggest building out your mood boards and things like that in Canva. I have a image folder for goals, things that I screenshot, almost like a Pinterest, just in my phone, basically. The biggest thing with this is to schedule a 6-month check-in midway through the year, so sometime in June. Just checking in with yourself, check in to see like, where are you? Have you started accomplishing things? And that's why I like the bingo board.
Hey y'all, just want to interject because I realized y'all actually didn't see me put goals on my bingo board. They do exist. There is a version of this that has all the goals listed out. However, I have some very personal goals that I'm going to share, but not yet, as well as some goals that I actually am not allowed to share just yet. My friend actually put together this particular template for us. I just updated a lot of the colors and actual font just for something to match my vibe a little bit. And then I added my own quote at the bottom. You can do the same. If you search bingo on Canva, you'll find a template.
Bingo lets you put like tiny goals that add up to a big goal, and the big goal should also be on your bingo board. Yeah, I will keep y'all updated on where I am. Starting over doesn't feel too bad, so we shall see. But in all things you do, may you find joy, may you find love, happiness, and all the good things. Take care.